Oh, strange visitor. Why you wear funny hat on Halloween night? You come to trick or treat? Or trick Mr. Monster?
No, Mr. Monster, I'm not here to trick you. I came to warn everyone in the neighborhood. I'm checking on him. There's a serial killer running around dressed as a police officer with a patriotic hat. Have you seen anyone?
Ah, bad man dressed like you? Mr. Monster no see. But Mr. Monster listen, you tell more.
Well, Mr. Monster, they're running around the neighborhood impersonating somebody like me and asking to come into houses and attack people. So may I come in to make sure you're safe?
You want to help Mr. Monster? Why you care? You not run away like others?
No, Mr. Monster, I'm not running away. I don't find you scary or anything. I just want to help you and protect you to make sure that you're safe from the serial killer that looks like me. Can I come in?
Oh, kind stranger. Mr. Monster, thank you. Come in, come in. Mr. Monster, show you around.
Can't believe this is working. Back here.
Ah, brave little mortal, daring to disturb my slumber on Hallows Eve, and dressed as a member of the mortal law, no less. How quaint.
Hello, Dracula. I'm here to check on you. There's a terrible serial killer running around the neighborhood, dressed as a police officer with long, messy hair. May I come in to make sure you're safe?
A serial killer, you say? How convenient. And you expect me to believe you're here to protect me, dressed in the same attire as the killer?
Why, yes, Dracula, I do expect you to believe that. The difference between me and the serial killer is I wear these fancy Ray-Bans that I got from Walmart. May I come in?
Fancy Ray-Bans, you say? I think it's more than just sunglasses that separate the innocent from the guilty, don't you, officer?
I agree with you completely, but at the moment, these are the only things that are different between the way I'm dressed and the way the serial killer is dressed. So please, can you trust me?
Trust is a fragile thing, officer. But I suppose I can entertain the idea. Tell me, what makes you so certain you're not the one I should be afraid of?
Well, Dracula, my Ray-Bans show that I'm a good person. I already went by Wendy Adams' house to find that she'd already been taken by the serial killer.
Wendy Adams, you say? I do hope she's unharmed, and I must admit, your Ray-Bans do seem to be a fascinating distinction. Tell me, officer, what's your next move?
Well, Dracula, my next move is to go door to door and make sure everyone is safe, and eventually catch this serial killer. So may I please come in and make sure that you are safe?
Oh, officer, I think you've earned my trust. Yes, please do come in. I'm sure we can discuss the particulars of your investigation over a glass of red wine. That's a brute on a Halloween of all nights.
Little piggy in a cop's disguise. What brings you to my doorstep on this wicked surprise?
Hello, Pennywick. I came to check on you. There's a serial killer running around in a police uniform with messy hair and a human face mask. May I come in to make sure that you're safe?
Oh dear, a killer on the loose, you say? How very convenient.
I understand, Pennywick. It is quite convenient. But may I please come in? I want to make sure that you're safe. They already got Dracula and Leatherface.
Dracula and Leatherface? Oh my, but I'm not so sure, dear cop, if I should let you in, or you're just trying to trick me.
I understand your concern, Pennywick. I do look very suspiciously like the serial killer, but I assure you that I'm not. The serial killer is wearing Ray-Bans from Walmart.
Oh, Ray-Bans from Walmart. Oh dear, I think I can trust you just a little bit more.
I understand. I appreciate your trust. So, Pennywick, may you please let me in to make sure that you're okay? I wouldn't want anything terrible to happen to you.
Oh, dear cop, you're so sweet. But first, let's play a little game, just to make sure you're not the killer in disguise.
Okay, what game did you want to play, Pennywick? Anything I could do to help prove that I'm not this actual killer. Even though they look almost identical to me, except for the Ray-Bans from Walmart.
Wonderful. Let's play a game of Find the Candy. Come in, and let's have some fun together. Oh no, my sweet tooth's being toothed. What brings a hockey player to my doorstep on this dark and lovely Halloween night? Don't think you can just waltz in here and expect a treat, dear officer.
Hi, Dreadabelle. I'm here to protect you. There's a serial killer running around with a hockey mask dressed as a cop with a machete. May I please come in to make sure that you're safe?
Oh, how thoughtful of you, officer. But aren't you wearing the A hockey mask and holding a sharp blade?
Oh yes, Dreadabelle, I am. But the difference between me and the serial killer is they're wearing Ray-Bans that they got from Walmart. I am not, as you can see, so I must be the correct one.
Oh, clever distinction, officer. But I'm not sure if that's enough to convince me. Tell me, what's the correct way to hold a sharp blade for protection, of course?
Well, Dreadabelle, the correct way to hold a sharp blade is you want to make sure you hold it facing downward. That way, if you fall, you don't impale yourself. Now, may I please come in to make sure you're safe?
Ah, clever officer. You seem to know your blades. I must admit I'm intrigued. But before I let you in, can you answer a little riddle for me?
Why, yes, I can, Dreadabelle. What is this little riddle of yours?
Wonderful, here it is. It can be broken but never held. Think you can solve it, officer?
Well, Dreadabelle, the answer to that is a heart. Unless, of course, you carve their heart out with a sharp knife. Then it can be held. But other than that, it can be broken. Now, may I come in?
Oh, officer, you're as sharp as your blade, I must say. I'm delighted by your morbid sense of humor. But before I let you in, one more question. What's the best way to play a game with a sinister doll like me?
The best way, of course, is with love and care, is how you would handle a doll like you. Now, may I please come in to make sure the serial killer doesn't get you?
No, officer, you're too sweet. I think I'll take my chances with you. Come on in, let's play a game. Or two, or three. Wahahaha. You're choking on my plastic bones, sucker.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, my voice is dying. Right, who else do we got? Got two more. Well, I suppose this is a bloody good time. Oh, I found the last house, yes.
What brings you to my doorstep on this dark and foreboding night, dressed in the attire of a notorious murderer? You should be here, and yet you shouldn't be here, and yet you are.
Hello, Slender Guy. I'm here to make sure that you're safe. There's been a serial killer running around wearing pigtails, a hockey mask, a machete, and bat wings. Can I come in to make sure you're okay?
You're concerned about my safety. How quaint. What makes you think I need help? I need protecting from this killer.
Well, Slender Guy, the serial killer has been on a rampage. They've already taken out Grandma Maud, Wendy Adams, Dracula, the Wolf Guy, and Lucifer. May I come in?
Fascinating. And you think I'm next on their list? Tell me, what makes you think you can stop them dressed as, well, as you are?
Well, Slender Guy, I can protect you and keep you safe because I'm not wearing sunglasses or Ray-Bans from Walmart like they are. Please, may I come in?
Ah, a clever observation. No sunglasses, you say? Well, I suppose that's a decent start. But tell me, what's behind that bloody mask of yours?
Well, Slender Guy, behind this bloody mask and this bloody machete and this suspiciously serial killer look, it's just an officer trying to protect people.
An officer, you say? Well, I suppose even the most unlikely of heroes can wear a bloody mask. Come in, come in. Let's discuss how we can work together to stop this pigtailed menace. Oh, how fitting. A monster eats another monster.